What's up, YouTube? Supplement madness. Supplement madness here. Shut up. We're gonna talk about glutamine and
Basically, talking about glutamine.
Yeah, glutamine. Let's do it.
All right.
It's an amino acid.
It is. It's a non-essential amino acid, though.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Means it's not one of the essential amino acids. So, there you go. That's all you need to know. It's not considered an essential amino acid because I guess your body really doesn't have to have it to survive.
Unless you're an athlete.
Unless
or
you're an
doing
athlete.
Physical activities.
Yeah, I'm not sure if any of y'all ever taken glutamine. You probably have if you've taken a protein shake before, because most protein shakes have glutamine in it, because glutamine's a nice little supplement to have.
Yeah.
You may be wondering, what does glutamine do? Glutamine helps break down the lactic acid in your muscles. For those of you that don't know what lactic acid is, it's what makes your muscles sore.
Yeah.
So when you go do leg day, and your ass is sore, and your quads are sore, and your hammies are sore,
yeah.
and it hurts to sit down, and it hurts to stand up, that's the lactic acid buildup. So, glutamine helps you get that lactic acid out of the muscle, so you don't feel so sore after you work out. This is a nice thing, because being sore isn't the most fun thing in the world, and you tend to not do as hard of a workout when you're sore. So it helps you get a better workout in. Also helps, I think, with the repair of muscle fibers. I'm not sure though. That might have been just what my doctor told me. My doctor gave me some straight up
hippie shit
glutamine, like straight glutamine. Like it looked like cocaine in the bag.
Yeah.
Glutamine looks it's just like a powder. It looks like some.
Snort that shit up and you get better.
Yeah, it looks like flour. It's pretty tasteless. You can just mix it in with your orange juice, something like that. You don't taste anything. It definitely works pretty well, which is pretty good. A lot of times, the lower body fat index you have, the longer you stay sore, because for some reason, having a little bit of fat on you helps get the soreness out. But when you have much fat, you stay sore longer. So glutamine helps with that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like
all you
glutamine.
fat people are luckier when you work out because you don't stay sore very long.
That could be true. I'm not sure. Sometimes my doctor can get a little crazy, but this doctor that did give me this was the head swim team nutritionist for UT. The UT swim team nutritionist. So he's got to be a little bit smart. And it definitely works. You definitely feel less sore when I take glutamine than when I don't take glutamine. A lot of protein shakes have glutamine in it, but not all that much. So you can buy glutamine pretty commonly. Like I know that GNC carries it. I'm pretty sure that Whole Foods carries it. It's a pretty common product. So we'll just let you know what glutamine does, what the benefits are for you, in case you had any questions about it. We might as well go over creatine real quick in this video.
Yeah, why not?
We have plenty of time left. We're getting good at this video thing, if you haven't noticed. We used to have our videos spanning like 12-minute, 13-minute videos. Yeah. Now we're getting it down, compacted to like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Getting professional up on y'all bitches.
Getting there.
So, let's go over creatine. There's all kinds of creatine. It's monohydrate, hydrochloride. I'm pretty sure there's nitrate that's on the pre-workouts?
Yeah, nitrate.
Nitrate's like the same thing. It's all creatine. And there's crealkaline, which is basically a balanced pH creatine. So if you're wondering what creatine is a naturally occurring substance in red meats. So if you eat red meat if you're not a vegetarian, you're getting creatine. Your muscle cells have creatine receptors in them. They're always like half full. But when you take in creatine as a supplement, you fill up the creatine receptors all the way, so it kind of prevents the muscles from breaking down. Because when you work out, you rip up the muscle fibers. Creatine keeps that from happening, and it also gives you an explosive energy burst. So you'll get some explosive power. So if you maxed out at 300 pounds on bench, start taking some creatine without really even getting stronger, your max will probably go up a little bit because you're gonna get a little more explosive power out of the creatine, and the creatine cells will be all freaking overflowing with creatine, so you can get some more strength and more power, a little bit more endurance. I think when I take it, creatine monohydrate is probably the most common creatine. Monohydrate, it hydrates the muscle cells. So when the creatine goes into that muscle cell, it also takes a bunch of water with it. So you gain like 5 or 6 pounds in just water weight, and you gotta drink a crap load of water to keep yourself from being dehydrated because your muscles are taking in water away from the rest of your body and your organs, stuff like that, to be put in the muscle. Which there's a lot of debate about.
Flush all that protein out of your colon.
Yeah, and so when you're taking a lot of the water out of your organs, you need to be adding it back in. So you gotta be drinking a crap load of water when you're on creatine monohydrate. Or, I mean, it's always suggested any creatine in general. It's definitely good, though. It helps you build more muscle because you can go longer without your muscles breaking down. So you get a more efficient workout in. And you also look bigger, too, because you have a lot of water weight on you. But it sucks because as soon as you stop taking it, you freaking shrink down like a popped balloon. So that kind of sucks. And the beauty of Crealkaline is it's balanced creatine. So it doesn't have the polarity of pulling in the water with it, so you don't gain the water weight. So Crealkaline is the kind of the cooler alternative to that. And we'll probably get a bottle of that, the pill form is what it comes in, just to try it out and see how it works for us. Because no one likes, gaining 5 pounds. Like, oh man, look at me, I gained 5 pounds of muscle. You didn't gain 5 pounds of muscle, you gained 5 pounds in water weight because you're taking creatine. And then there's also the adverse effects of creatine that's hard on your liver and kidneys because it takes out, the water, the hydration. So it can be tough on your kidneys and liver. So it's not suggested to be taken for like more than a couple months at a time. We're just telling you all about it. Obviously, you can do way more research about it. But it is in red meat, so if you do eat red meat, you are getting creatine. So don't think you've never taken creatine in your life. You have creatine in your body as you speak if you're not a vegetarian. Yeah. If you are a vegetarian, I highly suggest you get some creatine as a supplement because you're missing out on some essential muscle building.
And if you're a non-meat eater, I highly suggest you try some meat.
Yeah.
You're missing out.
You see this right here? This is a canine tooth.
Man.
We are made to eat some meat.
We're made of meat.
We are made of
meat. If you're made of trees.
What pisses me off?
What?
I don't mean to offend anybody, but I just don't like vegetarians that much.
Yeah.
They kind of annoy me because vegetarians are such a first world thing. You know what I mean?
Well, and no offense to vegetarians, but y'all think y'all are saving the animals by not eating them. But in a way, you're going to be hurting them because now you're stealing more of their food.
Yeah, you're eating their food. That's fucked up.
You eat his plants.
Yeah, but that's not really true in the first place. What I'm saying is, you were made to eat some meat. So if you're not eating meat, you should probably get some or find a supplement around it.
Yeah.
It's just that vegetarians are a first world thing. Like, I can't eat meat because I'm a vegetarian. If it's not your religion and you're a vegetarian, I think you're kind of weird. Because, I'm not killing the animal. Okay, well, if we lived back, 1,000 years ago, when we were made, or when people were in caves and stuff like that, or whatever it was, cavemen, if they could eat a piece of meat, they were happy as hell. It's a big treat to eat a piece of meat because it has all the protein, it has the fats, it has all this nutrients in it. You can even sticks and berries just wasn't filling. Eating a nice big chunk of beef or some kind of lion they just killed is nice.
Yeah.
And you get so much more. Just protein's what your body needs. You're the most between carbs, like your wheats, your vegetables, all those things. You need protein the most of any of them, and so protein's what's in meat, like any kind of meat. So that's what you need. Becoming a vegetarian, it's just like. Society is so evolved nowadays that you can survive without eating meat. Back in the day, you couldn't survive without eating meat. You can't just be like, oh, well, there's nothing to eat but that piece of meat. So I'm just not going to eat anything and I'm going to starve and die.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to do? No. I guarantee if we were trapped on a desert island and we had a group of vegetarians and we haven't eaten for a week, I guarantee those vegetarians
Would turn into meat
would turn into some meat eaters pretty fast. Probably in 2 or 3 days, they'd turn into meat eaters.
Yeah.
Like you're so like blessed.
All right, but now we're rambling. Now it's
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you think the kids in Africa they're starving? I'll be like, oh man, I'm vegetarian. I'm not going to eat that steak you just gave me.
I don't think Africans are vegetarians.
They're not because they don't have enough. They don't have enough money or the resources to be that picky.
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's like it's such a first world thing. Like
Yeah.
but there's the Hindus that aren't the richest people. They don't eat meat. But I think they eat some meat, don't they?
They don't eat pork.
They don't.
Pig's
No.
dirty.
I think they don't eat the cow.
Well, they don't eat pork because it's dirty. They don't eat beef because it's
They
sacred
can still
cow.
eat chicken and stuff like that.
They eat chicken. Yeah.
But I mean, it's just ridiculous to me. Like you're saving the world by not eating that fish right there, eating that cow. You're saving the cow. The cows were meant to be eaten. Okay. I mean, jeez. Like, are you gonna sit there and like, I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna not eat that cow. I'm gonna eat the dirt. I'm gonna eat the grass. I'm gonna eat that weird ass tofu. I don't even know what this is made out of. And I'm not gonna eat the cow. The things that like you look at nature, you don't see a freaking jaguar walking around like, look at that zebra. I'm not gonna eat that zebra, man. That would be messed up.
All
to eat
right.
that zebra. It pisses me off.
So that's our vegetarian rant.
Don't even get me started on vegans.
No vegan. Maybe the next video.
Maybe next video.
All right. Well, so we were doing good on our videos, but now this one's about 12 minutes long now. Oh well. If you don't, you can always stop like at whatever the 6 minute.
I like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
If you're vegetarian.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Till next time.
If you're vegetarian, just get yourself some protein.
Exactly.
Because you're deficient in protein, you're deficient in creatine.
Get some protein.
Yeah.
So get some protein, change the meat, and keep making them gains.
Amen.